Hello everybody and welcome back to the Virtual Simmer YouTube channel. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. And today we are back on Chilliwack 4X, episode 31. And today, as you can see, we are in April. So that means it is time to do some seeding. The, I almost said the best time of the year, but realistically harvest is probably the best time of the year. But that's alright. This is a step in the correct direction to harvest, so we're gonna get right into it. So, checking out our fields here. This is the new land that we picked up for this year, obviously. We just plowed all that in the last episode, if you want to check that out if you haven't. And now this episode we're going to be seeding. So this field, home field, should go into barley. This field's going to go into canola, and this canola field will be going into wheat to keep on rotation here. So that is the plan. So let's jump right into that. I already got this 1455 driving to get some seed and fertilizer here. He's almost there, but until he does that, we'll get out and get the 535 going here and get the seeder moving. And this is possibly the last year with the seeder. I think I am going to attempt to upgrade it. It is a good seeder. It's a big seeder. It's 18 meters, so 60 feet. But the only thing that isn't the best on it is the tank. Seed tank here is a little small compared to others. I gotta change my FOV because gotta be able to see the end of this thing. It's a big old train here. And I am going to start on the new field here. That's my plan. So I'll drive down there. Furthest away field. Get started there. Get our seeding line going. That's the way we want it running. Perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna need to pull out some more money because that is necessary. 64. Let's go 1.4. Yeah, take care of my animals. They're just old, I think. That's the only reason why it says that. But yeah, while we're driving down there, might as well take a look at this. Nothing crazy. A semi would be nice, but I'm not exactly ready for that run button. So yeah, I think we're going to be looking into new seeders for next year, and likely it's going to be this setup with a 620 quad. No, not quad. Steiger. 620 Steiger tractor. So wheeled Steiger 620. Basically the same thing as this, just newer and a little more ponies. But we'll see. That will probably happen. Should make a lot of money this year off having 3 big fields now. I'm unfolding a little early there. I'm gonna start here. Probably work my way around this way. Seems to make sense. Get this line. Or something like that. So yeah, let's take a look here. And also, a new mod came out recently that I of course had to download. It's perfect for this series. So now we had the quad track before, that's been out a little bit now. And now we also have 715 wheeled, which is awesome. Look at this beast. So this will be a great tractor to eventually buy one day, but we're not quite there yet. We'll upgrade to 620 first, and then we'll maybe make that jump next. But so this will be what we rock. Probably something along these lines, and obviously spec'd out to what we want it to have, but that'll probably be what we want for next year's seeding, or at least the goal of that. But we'll see if that actually happens or not. So yeah, I'm gonna get this seeding started, and we'll time lapse this first field here after I get this guy filled up and sent back to. I'm gonna have to send him. I still want to fill there, but oh, I'm gonna have to redo my auto drive courses for that field or course. But for now, we'll just seed and do it later. It's a later problem. There's a few of those that happen every once in a while, but that is alright. They get done eventually. So send this guy back, and then we'll jump right into a time lapse. Which should be good. And look at that money just drop. Solid fertilizer is so expensive. $24,000. Oh well, gotta use it, so can't complain too much. But yeah, I'll start this thing back up, and yeah, I'm going to jump right into a time lapse. Oh, it's gonna rain. Let's check this out first here quick. Keep saying we're going into time lapse. So it's 7 right now. I got 4 hours to seed everything. Maybe we'll just do this one field on half speed, and then we'll slow down or pick up the time again after that, after this field. I just want to make sure I get... Oh, I don't know if I'm planting wheat. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's been a while. Canola, okay. Hopefully I can just back up and go right over there. Struggling. What in the world? We're on the struggle bus here. Canola, there we go. Drop her down. Here we go. Alright. Cool. Maybe. Did that work? It worked. Perfect. Good. I planned for that, exactly. I wanted that to happen for sure. Alright. Now we're actually going to jump to a time lapse. So, hopefully everybody enjoys the new field pitter-pattering. First time running over it. The whole thing. Basically plowed the whole thing last time, but now it'll for sure 100% be the whole thing. So, hopefully everybody enjoys the time lapse. right. Field 1 is seeded. Let's just check the map out here. Look at that. I did not realize how much lower this south part of the field is compared to this, or the west side of the field to the east side of the field. I did not realize how much lower it was. So maybe next time I'm gonna figure out a line like this. I don't know, then I got a bunch of crap up here. I don't know. We'll see how Courseplay does it when we harvest. It'll probably be a better way than how I do it. But we shall see. So, canola is seeded for the year. And I forgot about my tender completely here. Get this guy filled back up. I didn't have to fill up seeds once. And why is it buried? It's been trying to go forward this whole time, apparently. That's cool. So yeah, I didn't have to fill up seeds once, and there's still 40% left seeds in the seeder. That was a lot of seeds. But yeah, so I only had to get one full load of this. Filled up for like 3 or 4 times? Twice just on headlands. So yeah, where do I want to go next? Maybe I'll go to probably 132, 134, sure. Yes, that field. That field is correct. So yeah, we got all that, all this field knocked out. Let's check out the seed rate. Wow, okay, it's all standard or green or low. That's great. That means we got good land. I think the worst part's just right here. Yeah, loamy sand, that's the worst part. But it's still not the worst. Better than silty clay, so works out great. Awesome. So now we're going to start seeding. I'm going to go to this field like I just said. So that'll be wheat this year. So knock out the wheat field. Then we got barley in this one. But I will see you guys when we are done seeding everything. So give me a few hours. That actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this field took me about 2 hours. Like exactly. Because I had the time at half and I started at 7. So an hour and 50 minutes, I guess, would be about exactly how long it took. Which isn't terrible. Hour and 50 for, that's my biggest field now. So, actually maybe I changed my mind. I'm going to do this field while I'm heading that way anyways. Might as well just jump right into the next one. So yeah, but that's right. We're going to see the rest of these fields and then I will come back and we'll start fast forwarding some time after that. Okay, well, seeding is complete for the year here. Let's take a quick peek at the map. And we are all seeded up here. Everything is growing. We get our wheat, barley, and canola done. And look at this seed. I feel like actually I showed you guys this in the last clip. But yeah, this is really great field, which is amazing. Only thing I don't quite understand what's going on is this was standard for the seed rate, and now it's high. I I don't know. Something's kind of weird with that, but oh well. Is what it is. Yeah, we're going to top off the seeder before I park it away. I'm out of seed in there, but I do have some fertilizer yet. So I'll load that up and then we'll jump to April 2nd here where we're going to jump into rolling because that is obviously next. Needs rolling. Click that. And boom. Yep. It all needs some rolling, which is completely expected. So yeah, we'll fast forward some time and then we'll see you here on April 2nd morning. Alright, we have made it to April 2nd here, and we are running down to the south field to start some rolling. But I think my plan is for right now, I'm going to drive down to the south field, roll that field, and then I will do this field off of no time lapse or nothing. Just get this field knocked out, and I'll come back towards home base here and roll this field on a time lapse. And then, yeah, and then after that we'll knock this field out. So for now, I'm just going to roll this field quick, and then I will come back when I'm done, and we'll jump into this next field here. So yeah, knock this thing out. We'll speed up the time a little bit so we actually start like exactly at 7. That'll be, by the time I get unfolded and stuff, it'll be perfect. Should have stopped the time for a second just to for sure get her good. Just because I'm curious how long it's going to take. I'm going to guess, so, I don't know, seeding took me, felt like, it was probably about 2 hours-ish, I would say. So I'm going to say this is 5 meters wider, and I'm not going to have to stop. It's the same speed, it's still 9 miles an hour. But I'm not going to have to stop ever to fill up, so that's obviously huge right there. So I'm going to guess an hour and a half. So hopefully by 8:30 I will be done with this field and ready to jump in the next one. So hopefully I meet that, but if not, oh well, that's what it is, but that's just my guess. So I'll see you when we are all done rolling this field. Okay, we have made it to field number 2 for rolling here. We got our south field and new field knocked out. That took, as you can see, we started at 7 and it's now 8:15, which is pretty solid, I think. So I guessed hour and a half, and I was wrong by a little bit, and the good way. It was faster than I thought it was going to take, which is awesome. It's always better than the other way around, that's for sure. But yeah, we're on to field 2 of 3 now, and we're probably just gonna jump right into a time lapse. So we're starting this at 8:15. So I don't know. I'll guess this field is smaller than this field by a little bit. It's very efficient. This field is what it is. So I'm gonna guess take an hour. So if we're done by 9:15, that would be a plus. And great, that is my guess. We'll see what happens, but yeah, hopefully everybody enjoys the time lapse. Alright. Field 2 is complete, and hopefully everybody enjoyed that time lapse. Yeah, it only took me an hour and 5 minutes, which is not too bad at all for that field. What did I say? It was going to take an hour, so I was a little off. But not bad at all. So yeah, we're not going to waste any time, and I'm just going to jump right into the next field, and then we'll come back and see what's up after that. So, we'll see you here in a little bit. I'm going to guess this field's going to take an hour and, I don't know, probably hour and 20, hour and a half. We'll go hour and a half, because it's not very efficient. But it is still a pretty big field, so that would be my guess. So, we'll see how close I am, or how terribly off I am. We'll see what happens. My goodness. Well, rolling is done, and this field only took 55 minutes, which I thought it was going to take, what did I say, an hour and a half? Hour and 20? It wasn't even close. It's a good thing hindsight's always 20/20, I guess, but wow, not even close to what I thought it was going to take, but that is a good thing, because it was faster, so it's all that matters. Which isn't bad. I think I started this episode with 31 or so hours on this tractor. And now I have 38 and a half. I used and abused this thing this year. And that's why hopefully this is the last year of seeding and rolling with it. So once I get that 620 quad with the new Borgo seeder, or 620 quad, I keep calling it quad, it's a Steiger, 620 Steiger, that'll just seed. And then this thing will just roll. The 535 wheeled will just roll. And then the 535 quad will stay on just on the grain cart. And then I have my big houred machines. I'll just have one job so they don't get used as much. Yeah, my big jobs only have one tractor set to each tool basically. And then that'll stay that way until we maybe get multiples of things. But that won't be for a while, because I'm not going to get multiples of things unless I'm maxing stuff out. Besides, like, combines, I suppose. So that works out good to run two with a bigger grain cart, like I have right now. But other than that, stuff like seeding, rolling, spraying, they'll all just have one rig for all that. Plowing, obviously, because I don't even do that every year. I only do that when I gotta plow new fields together. Shape new fields, I guess I could say. However you want to put that. Wow, this thing is very sensitive when you back it up. Just roll it. Unfortunately, once I get that Borgo cart and seeder, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to park it in the farm here. Because I'm not going to be able to back up that beast. Because, let's just go take a quick peek at it quick. So when you back it up, it swivels here, and it's going to swivel here. Or actually articulate, however you want to pay it. And then it's going to articulate here, and yeah, articulate here, the back of the seeder, and then the front of the seeder, and then I'm going to have a tractor that articulates as well. So it's going to be ridiculous, the articulation that is going to happen there, but oh well, we'll figure it out when we get there. But for today, that is going to be it, and seeding and rolling is done. Springtime is complete. Get a look at the map since I didn't do that yet. Spring is complete. The next episode we will start some spraying, so hopefully everybody looks forward to that. And I'll see you guys in the next video.